Hello coloring friends, so another week has passed so quickly, I didn't notice. And it's time to see results of our weekly challenge Find and Color. And during last week we were coloring rabbits or hares. No surprise that this prompt would be very popular and that I would get a lot of works. Seems like everyone likes to color rabbits or hares, they're so cute. So as the result, I've got 93 submitted works, in spite that everyone has less time than before, just 1 week, and still such a big amount of works. We can call this gallery like gallery of Hannah Carlson's rabbits and Maria Trolle's because there are so many rabbits by Hannah, drawn by Hannah, in crowns, with jewelry, sometimes with wings, different types from different of her books. And the second position takes Maria Trolle with her very cute compositions with rabbits as main character there. Indeed, very cute pictures. There are also some cute illustrations by Lulu Mayo and Christine Caron. There are a few by Kirby, more mythological. Some pictures from Circle of Life, and what I have colored, no intrigue. You can see the book, Walls Within Walls. I bet that nobody could guess that my choice would be to color a picture from this book, because I surprised even myself. From all those illustrations that I shown last time, that I chose for coloring, this one had the least chances that I would choose this one. But then, it happens like that. Suddenly, I look at it, I thought a little bit, and I started imagining, and I felt like I want to color this picture. It's Kirby, it's always hard to color Kirby, and it's double spread, and I didn't want to color just one page, because I know if I leave it, then it will stay like that for a unknown period of time. And besides, I was working on Medusa Gorgona video during the week. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend to watch it, because the gallery is really fantastic. So in spite of all that, I decided to color this double spread. And here is my result, my rabbits. On the whole, I'm quite pleased with the result. I started coloring with rabbits, and I wanted them in black color. Again, black fur is, in my opinion, more hard to color than any other color. So at first I used watercolor as a base layer, and then started working with Dormant Light Fast. They have 3 blacks, like a bit brownish, another one bluish, and just pure black, so to say. And of course I added a little bit of white and gray. I will show you closer that you could see his fur. I think looks nice. I'm not a big fan of coloring furs, but it took quite some time, of course, but I'm glad how they look now. After that, I worked on the background, and here I used Inktense. On camera you can see like everything looking blue, but in reality this part is like violet, and this part is like a blue violet. But of course my camera doesn't show it, everything looks in the same color and there is nothing I can do about that. But you can imagine. Then I started working on this part, leaves. At first I took polychromas, but they don't work good on this paper. It's been so long since I worked in this book that I even forgot what pencils I used here before. So then I changed on prismas, and after I finished all that I thought like something is missing, and then I added, as you can see, these light turquoise stars, and now I think it looks complete, like it connected everything together. The most tiresome part was not rabbits but all this. So many small things, and you can't leave those white or uncolored. So it took quite some time, and really it was tiresome. So on the whole I'm quite pleased, and I'm happy that I decided to color this, not one of my favorite illustrations, and now I'm happy with it. So many times it happens with me. I take some so illustration and then I'm happy at the end. So that was it, my rabbits. And now let's have a look at all those cute beautiful rabbits that was submitted for this prompt. I hope you will enjoy it. Let's go. So that was our lovely gallery of rabbits and hares for the prompt of last week's. Thank you everyone who joined and sent your works. And now let me take my magical box and draw a new prompt for the upcoming week. As always, it's so exciting. Let's find out. So friends, we've got prompt pair of scales. I would call this prompt more like mythological, astrological prompt, because this object connected with mythology. I'm thinking about some goddess with closed eyes who's holding this pair of scales. And the second is astrological, zodiac sign Libra, and the symbol is a pair of scales. I expect there will be less works than for rabbits prompt, obviously, because it's not that cute, this prompt, and maybe more difficult to find, but nevertheless there are pictures with this object. So now I'm off to look through my coloring books and we'll see what I'll be able to find. So I'm back, and it did take me quite some time to browse through my coloring books. Of course, I checked only those 10 I thought there could be a pair of scales on one of those illustrations in this or that book. But among books I have found only 3 in my collection. All the rest are PDF, printed pages. So let me show what I have found. I'm afraid that if you are not interested in like mythology and don't have books like goddesses, or you are not interested in zodiac signs, it's going to be a very hard task to find those scales. Anyway, first book, one of my new coloring books, Goddesses by Kokovayu, and we have two illustrations with scales, Nemesis, and another one, Egyptian goddess Mat, again scales. In one part there's a heart, on another part a feather. Another one of my new coloring books, Coloring Heaven, Gods and Goddesses, illustrations by Jesh Lee. And we have Goddess Themis, Goddess of Justice. Interesting version, again feathers. And there is one in a Game of Thrones coloring book. It's very small, but still scales are here. I will give you a closer look, otherwise you will not spot it. Here it is. So you still can color this illustration. And then I have a lot of printed pages, because I actually collect zodiac pictures, so I've got a lot from Etsy and I have quite a choice. The first one, The Last of Goddesses, theme by Any Coloring, another Goddess of Justice version, and all the rest are zodiac. Lenka Filonenko, Libra. We can see a pair of scales here. This is by Kelly O'Gorman. Jesh Lee again, he has zodiac set as well. This one by Jacqueline Trowell, Dragonfly Studio. Mystic Art Mirrors, maybe some of you have this set by this artist. And finally by Any Coloring, another version of Libra. So personally I have quite a lot to choose from. I just worry that you won't be able to find something for this prompt, but let's hope. We'll see at the end of the week. We'll be waiting for your pictures, and that was all for today. See you next time. Bye.